I think this is the... Hi.
Welcome to Renoir's Books. I'm the owner, Estelle Renoir. Look around. If you don't see what you want, please ask.
Have you heard any rumors?
The Oak and Crozier is a nice place, but that talisman seems rather stuck up to me. Be seeing you.
Lovely place, though. What a gorgeous house. I think I can do this without raising the alarm. Okay, maybe that's a wolf pelt, not a dog pelt. Waters of Oblivion. I don't know that Oblivion actually has waters, but that might be a book about something else. Anyway, let's look for this person with the dogs. Because it clearly isn't... We didn't really do much in this town.
What is it?
You won't believe what's happened. Francois Maudier has been killed. Murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It's true. I saw the body myself.
That was me.
I've heard others say the same.
Let's go into this house. Oh, the Oak and Crozier. Hello.
How goes it? Welcome to the Oak and Crozier. This one is Talisma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
I wonder if you're stuck up.
The Oak and Crozier is the place of choice for well-bred visitors to Coral. The Grey Mare is more suitable for others.
She is.
Picked up a good book at Renoir's this week. Sure wish I could read it.
That's just a joke. It's not meant for her. It is really breaking everything that she says she can't read a book right after saying that, right after the line that defines her as stuck up. And also specifically referring to picking up a book in the shop of the place who said she was stuck up, because that's Renoir's bookshop. That's where we heard of her being stuck up. Just coincidence. It's just coincidence. I'm sure. None of that is programmed in. Irana.
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book?
Your book. Oh, you've been waiting all this time. This mission has been done for so long. I gave the book to Takias.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right. We can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
Sure, I'll go get it.
Of course you will. Do whatever you must. I require that book as soon as possible.
Coral recommendation. I'm the master
Go ahead.
of the Mages Guild. I am literally the master of the Mages Guild. And there's a second part of this mission that's very interesting. That doesn't get cancelled. I don't think it's in the basement.
Hello.
I don't think that she should talk to me like that. That doesn't get cancelled because we have already done all the things. I just never went back there because the mission gets completed. What a curious thing. Anyway, we have the book because... of course we have the book. Ooh. Except we don't. Fingers of the Mountain. I have stolen the Fingers of the Mountain book from the Coral Mages Guild. I need to find Era and deliver it to her. She's here.
Back again, are you? Do you have the book this time?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be at the Grey Mare until I've finished my work. But please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see.
You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
What a shame.
Without question.
Take care.
Hello, my little friend. I have something that might interest you. I've committed most of the book to memory, but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want to read it carefully and then return to Cloud Top. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your help. I believe you'll agree, assuming you're careful.
Oh, I am careful.
Take care.
Hi.
My sons. Have you seen my sons?
I have not.
Yes, Rallis and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety.
What about these creatures?
For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallis may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place?
Yes, I thought that was the point of me getting the quest.
Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne and Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
You go and calm your nerves. I'll go and get a spell.
Hello.
Hello.
An honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service. A room? Or food? Whatever you wish.
No, I'm good. I'm just new to here, to Coral, and going around.
Valis O'Deal seems upset. His boys are in some sort of trouble. Seems like you could handle trouble pretty well. Would you go see what's the matter?
I talked to him already. I also saved Dharma.
Dharma is the daughter of Cednius, the owner of Northern Goods and Trade. You'll often find her out taking the air near the Great Oak.
Taking the air, huh? Have you heard any other rumors?
You know, Bongond has got some fine horses for sale.
No, I'm good with that.
Good day.
I mean, I think I'm good with that, because I don't actually know where my horse is. Anyway, let's go deal with this early Mage's Quest guild thingy. Up there, in the Cloud Top. Cloud Top? We've been here. Charred remains. Irana's notes. My dear helper, most of the text you've given me is well beyond your comprehension, I'm afraid. I found one section, however, that had been appended by the keepers of the Imperial Watch, and their notes will be of use to you. Return to the ruins of Cloud Top, where you should find a section of pillar. That's such a weird thing. It's like a section of road, but it's a pillar that looks remarkably unlike any other stonework present. The carvings on this pillar were made by the Aelids, and the pillar has been infused with significant power. The following was scribbled in the margins of the book, presumably by the same man, specifically man, who took the pillar from its original resting place. The notes are smeared in places. Yeah, right. So I have included what I could decipher. Do note that this sounds rather dangerous, and take whatever precautions you feel are necessary. It reads, only seems to function outdoors, where it reacts strongly to magic, terrible power, capable of striking a man dead on the spot. Well, it's a good thing I'm a woman, so there we go. Transported the stone to a secure location in order to study it more fully. Guild wizards brought in the focus power of stone. Several severely injured. Stone finally, quote, tuned, unquote, to react to shock magic. Well-kinned stone necessary to harness stone's power. Success means power of shock unattainable through other means. from these notes and the original Aelid inscriptions, it seems whatever our Imperial friends were attempting to harness... It seems that our Imperial friends were attempting to harness some degree of the Aelids' magical power, and were marginally successful. I suggest you procure a Welkin stone for yourself. Searching Aelid ruins will likely be the quickest method of acquiring one, and return to Cloudtop to cast a shock spell at the pillar. What happens then, I think you can comprehend on your own. Yes, well, I think I might have a Welkin stone in tow. That is not correct. Not a problem either, because we can go to our home at any time. I like that I got this home. It's a lot faster than having any other home in a city. It's so easy to get in here. It's also free. You can get it for free. Go to Cloudtop. I think I have a lightning spell. Okay, let's see if this spell works. Because it basically has all stats. I haven't been. I was struck by lightning and have been granted a powerful new spell. I mean, that didn't even hurt that much. It's like a quarter of my health. What is this new spell that I learned? I suppose it would be this. No. Fingers of the Mountain. Shock damage in 15 feet on target. 90 damage. Is that better than my cold hands or burning hand? No, it's a lot. Yeah, it's an AOE though, so it is an interesting spell. But that's our new spell, and that's mission complete as well. That's the quest complete. So let's have a chat with were we supposed to have a chat with to learn about? Is it the crumbling mine? That's weird. We were supposed to have a chat with somebody for this particular mission. Oh, it's these fellas.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Valis Odil. Have you seen him in town by any chance?
Yes, he's not coming.
He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he has asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help, then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
Lead the way, then.
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
Then get on with it. The heck was that all about? Just turned back and we'll spill their blood. Fortunately, they have crowns, so I know that they won't die, whatever the spilling of the blood is. You found Odil Farm. And the trees are changing in the background. So here's the farm. The clouds are gathering. The wind is changing. This is an ill omen. The weather is changing. We have arrived at Odil Farm. I need to help Antus and Rallus Odil defeat the creatures that have been plaguing their home.
Filthy vermin. Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antus, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go! Defend yourselves. Here they come!
They're two different people, but they have the same voice. Don't worry about it. Here they come indeed. And it's goblins, not rats, as you might have thought. Because they said vermin. Oh my god! Wow. These are bigger goblins than normal. Yeah, they're berserkers. Okay. Let me, I need to make better potions here. Let me take one of these. Because they're not. This is not it. They don't really have good things, though. Oh. Nice. There's more of them. No! They're attacking. There's so many of them. Oh my god, that guy's really tall. Oh, he's an ambusher. Because, you know, if you want to ambush somebody, you don't need to worry about how easily you are to be spotted. The goblins have been defeated. I should return to Coral and tell Valus Odile his sons are safe. We did it.
We beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought?
I did see that.
Let's go see my father, and let him know of our victory.
Indeed. Now they don't have a crown anymore. Curious. I wonder if these guys have poison daggers. Because if they have poison daggers, that might spell their doom. Huh. Well, let's go see your father. Hello.
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful!
Are they here? I didn't notice. Yeah, the creatures are dead.
Foul things. They deserve the death you brought them.
And your sons?
My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet.
Chilrend.
Be
Thanks.
seen.
You're the Divine Crusader.
I am.
How do you do?
Was this where I got the Sir Knight
Hi.
lady?
Hello. I'm Castor Scribonia, the writer, author of Woman Gone Wild.
Right.
Goodbye.
A pleasure to meet you again. Fare thee well.
So,
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Velga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
oh, that sounds important.
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Velga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
I'd be glad to help.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral.
So I can accuse?
When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face justice.
That's the harm bit. Can I buy a house, by the way?
Look, I like you, but not enough to tell you that.
Okay.
Good luck, investigator. I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit.
Can I buy a house now?
You are. There is a positively gorgeous home for sale right on the main plaza. You'll be hard-pressed to find a nicer home for sale in Cyrodiil.
20,000 gold, you say? It's a deal.
It's a pleasure to have you become a citizen of Coral. I'll take care of the deed. Here is your key. The house is on the main plaza, between the statue and the chapel. The last tenant of Arborwatch has cleaned the place of furniture. I'd recommend stopping by Northern Goods and Trade. The owner, Cedneus, should have everything you need.
Yeah, let's get back to this stolen painting.
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas.
And I need to gather clues.
Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues.
Really?
I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Oruk Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik.
Sounds like a deal. So these are the castle residents? Oh?
Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder.
Yeah, I'm new to Coral, sort of.
We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people.
Except for their countess, I suppose. Ever heard any rumors?
Alicia Caro visits her mother in Coral regularly. A dutiful daughter. And a dutiful wife, I hear.
You hear? What exactly does that mean? You are...
Good luck, investigator.
Yes, excuse me.
A pleasure to meet you again.
Yes, of course. I'm gathering clues.
My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit.
Okay. Laith Wavrik, the castle herald, told me that he has observed Orgnolf having a drink problem, and often asking for money to fund his new habit. I should continue questioning the suspects the Countess recommended.
Fare thee well.
Yes. Let's see if I can meet this Orgnolf. Lovely name. Although, I don't think this quest marker is the one for Orgnolf. It's probably the one for the barracks.
Oh, hello. I'm Bitneld, the Curse Bringer, captain of the Coral Guard. What can I do for you?
I am new to Coral.
There are a lot of fine-looking women in Coral, but they're all kind of snooty and not very nice.
I wonder why they're not very nice. Have you heard any rumors?
Thank Stendar for the chapel here in Coral. A lovely place, and the healers are excellent.
Yeah, so I'm gathering clues about a stolen painting.
I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Coral. The only odd occurrence lately was with Channel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
Bitnell, the captain of the guard, said he had been out on patrol in the streets of Coral that night. In addition, he mentioned seeing Chanel spend a good deal of time in the castle's west tower. But when he had confronted her about it, she said that was where she had been performing some of her magic research. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess.
Farewell.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wait. There's another one out here. It's over here. In the Arch Tower. Up, up, through. allowed to be here? I mean, I have free reign over the castle, apparently. Oh, hi.
Hello. Hello. Are you searching for something?
I can accuse you right away. I'm searching for a stolen painting.
The stolen painting was of Count Volga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
Yeah, I'm doing the investigation.
Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you.
I'm new to Coral.
We're simple, gods-fearing folk here in County Coral. Easterners worship their wallets and their fat bellies.
So I need to gather clues.
The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
I'm not gonna accuse you right now. When I asked about the night in question, Chanel told me that she spent some time in the courtyard of the castle talking or taking star readings, and then she made her way to the dining area of the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess
Until your return.
recommended. There's thunder outside. Resounds, basically. Ooh, what is that? It's a Welkin stone. It's a Varla stone, in fact. I'll take that. Excuse me.
So, you a living statue, or are you gonna say something?
Yes, I said something.
Coral's got plenty to eat and good thick walls, and that suits me fine. I don't know what's going on out there in the woods, and I don't need to.
You don't need to. Have you heard any rumors?
They say someone finally laid poor Lord Vlindrel's shade to rest. That's good. He's been haunting these hills for too long.
Yeah, it must have been me. Have you heard of the stolen painting?
Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
I am doing an investigation.
So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me.
So, I need to gather clues.
The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading.
Okay, well, I'm not going to accuse you right now. But when I asked about the night in question, Orgnolf told me that he spent a bit of time arguing with a delivery boy in the Great Hall who had a bit of an accident with a wine shipment in the rain, then spent the rest of the night in his room. I should continue questioning the suspects. The Countess
Back to
recommended.
work for poor old Orgnolf.
I think I'm going to need to go into his room and see if he has anything. But I suspect the mage. Because of course it's the mage. Like... Hello?
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
So, have you heard any rumors?
The local tavern is a good place to find work.
Yes. Did you drop ports and things?
Huh. I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnolf that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling. As far as Channel and Orgnolf go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnolf recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since.
Orok Grogroth mentioned he was in the castle that entire night because it had been raining, but didn't see Orgnolf or Chanel. Also, he mentioned he had caught Orgnolf drinking in the West Tower once. When he had threatened to tell the Countess about it, Orgnolf apparently stopped. I have spoken to all of the possible suspects and witnesses. Now I should concentrate on gathering the clues if I'm to solve the crime. I should indeed. Well, let's go to the West Tower.